What's up, internet? My name is Ori. Welcome back to the channel. We are here live once again for another Big Brother 27 watch party. It's the live eviction. Who will go home tonight? Will it be Vince who gets scrambled? Will the door hit Keanu and his big old booty on the way out? Or will Zach have made a $740,000 mistake? We're gonna find out tonight. But if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you are having a good time during this stream, smash that like. Hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. We do daily live feed updates all season long. But what's going on, chat? How you guys doing? I see you guys all up in here. Glenn, Fall, Kelly. We got Sarah, Caden, Deborah, Donnie, E-Wolf. Who else we got up in here? Tasha, Rosemary, Otter. What's up, everybody? John, Special K, XDG, Ted from Connecticut, Tommy, Elosia. How are all you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. Hopefully you're excited because this could be a really fun eviction. There's a lot of different ways things can go. We're kind of really, if I'm being honest, maybe pulling for one person in particular. Maybe, because it would be the most fun, but I gotta be honest too. All three of these guys I like. All three of the guys on the block I really like a lot. I think Zach has a lot of qualities you could compare to people like Cody, people like Xavier. He's just got this calm, cool, collected charisma to him, where people kind of naturally want to trust him. And I think he could do really well, but that's part of the reason why he's in trouble right now. There's been some people who have noticed him doing really well. We then also have Vince, who is another player who I really like. Here's the thing. Does he have flaws? Absolutely. He's not a perfect player, but his play style is very similar to the play styles that I like, right? He's got a play style that's very similar to even like Tyler from BB20, where he just was making final twos with everybody. I don't know anybody around here that makes final twos with everybody. There's nobody here that does that all the time at all. No. I know what you guys are thinking. No. What do you mean? What do you mean? I do what? No, I don't know. But then we also have Keanu, who has kind of found himself on the bottom and this big house target over and over again. But one of the great things about him, he's kind of delusional in some of his takes. Part of it is because he's just being lied to and he's trusting the wrong people. Also, another part of it is, you know, Jimmy was spreading things around that he was saying, but he was legitimately saying some of these things. So his game kind of got a little bit undercut pretty early. But he's been so much fun watching kind of fight his way through here and try and stick around. He's just kind of somebody that you want to root for. So all three of these players I really like. And I'm actually a little bit... It's a shame that we have to lose any of the three. If I'm really being honest, it's a shame we have to lose any of the three. That said, if we have to lose someone, Zach wouldn't be that bad. I'm not like, I don't have anything against you, Zach, except for the fact that you didn't use your power, and I feel like you should be punished. I feel like you maybe deserve a little bit of punishment on that. Ori, did you bump your head? Maybe a little bit, Norma. Also, Norma, how are you? Vanessa, Crystal. Yeah, so sad. I don't even know which one I'd rather leave. Hi, Ori and everyone. Keanu has a way of finessing things that's really becoming interesting to watch. Right, Ted? It's just kind of, he's a fun watch. And for fun feeds, I think we need Keanu. Keanu's big booty butler taught me to try a new pigs in the blanket recipe with a little smokies instead of the full-sized hot dogs. Yeah, you do the little smokies. Yeah, you don't go to the full-size hot dogs. You do the little smokies. That's the key to them. Zach should have used the power. I agree. Zach should go. I agree with you, Ori. I want Vince out. Wall comp. So yeah, special K. That's the rumor. I haven't seen anything official. Nothing official, I don't think has been put out. I checked like the BB Instagram. I never go on Instagram except to type in BB Instagram. And the only thing they had on there was the preview for the Blockbuster competition. And here's the thing. A lot of times they try and promote the wall comp. A lot of times they'll be like, hey, guess what, everybody? The wall comp, it's coming up. You can watch it on the feeds. So that makes me a little nervous for two reasons, right? One, it might not be the wall comp, which it's like, all right, if it's not the wall comp, like I get it, right? We can do a wall comp later in the season. It doesn't matter. But the other part of that makes me a little nervous is if it is the wall comp and they don't show us on the feeds, and that's why they're not promoting it. So I'm a little worried about that. I hope not, because one of the best things about Big Brother and the live feeds is like, hey, when there's an endurance comp, let us watch it. And they've only really been letting us watch the wall comps. Other than that, like they really don't let us in for a lot of the endurances. Like I remember watching the spinning endurances. You guys remember when they used to hang them on a string and spin them around? It was like a mobile type thing. It was like a giant mobile they would all hang from. They used to let us watch that. And then I don't remember the last time they even did that comp. I want to say maybe BB23. Was it? Because I feel like I remember Derek, Big D. I think I remember Big D in that competition, and then it didn't go well for him. But I don't remember if they let us watch that or not. And slip and slides, they used to let us see the slip and slides as well, Glenn. Absolutely, I remember watching slip and slides on live feeds. Pressure cooker, of course, but that's a rare one. They only really bring that out every so often. That was on 25 last, but I feel like that was kind of like because it was the 25th season, even though technically 26 is like the 25th anniversary because one of those was, or technically it was the 26 is 25 years of Big Brother, but then 27 is technically the 25th anniversary because we're like one ahead because of BB9. It's a complicated number system. We got into like kind of that issue where it's like the numbers really, it's like, wait, these don't make sense anymore. Like if you're going by like years, like the number, it's just the numbering of how many seasons. Because as soon as BB9 came in, it messed everything all up. But like, because like the technically, because it's like we have that extra season, so it's not, there's like not a year there for the number, so it's like one behind. But then anniversaries, right? Because here's the thing, an anniversary only happens the year after, right? So like you don't do, like if you've been doing something and it's like your 25th year that you're open, technically that's not your anniversary. Your 25th anniversary would be the next year because you need to do the whole year for it to be the full thing. Right? Like when you get married, if you get married, your wedding day isn't your first anniversary, it's the next year. Right? We're going on a weird tangent here as we're waiting for the episode. But who came on in? Camden with the $5 super chat. I saw the preview for the Blockbuster comp and it looked fun. I really think anyone could win it. Yeah, it reminded me of what's that, like? It's like that kid's toy thing where like you stack the colored stuff. Here's the thing though, they're like these like big beads. They almost look like beads or whatever, and they have to stack those. And it had me thinking, is Vince gonna have to do it in the egg? It might be too heavy for Vince. Like, is Vince even going to be able to do it in the egg? I also think we might be coming up here. I just saw Julie's face. Yep, we're live.
The night with an unused secret power. He arrives as the season's biggest target. And he sits on the block facing a house full of allies he's been playing all summer long. Welcome to Live Eviction Night on Big Brother.
Ooh. All right, they're going to do the recap there. Oh, I didn't see an alert for it, but Super Christian Me World with the $5 super chat. Love the emoji, Ori. Who will go home tonight? Zach with his money, Keanu with his tush, or Vince on an egg. I don't know which one's actually going to go. Keanu, if he doesn't win the Blockbuster, I think is the biggest problem. But we're really kind of pushing for Keanu. Hopefully he can come out with that win. And then there's so many different ways it can go with Vince versus Zach. And there was a lot of confusion because like people are lying to each other about their vote. And like some of them are like planning to do like weird stuff with the vote. Like Riley was talking about giving Keanu a sympathy vote, which then technically would actually probably send Vince out because it would be a tie. So like there's like crazy stuff that's happening. And it's a little bit hard to predict actually, which is fun. Like that's fun. But for the most part, I feel like Zach has the kind of edge to leave. What I'm going to do as well, we have our poll in. I'm going to give until the end of the preview. We're still in technically the preview, and then I'm going to end the poll. So get your last minute vote in on who you think will be going home tonight. Oh, is that the alert? What's that alert coming in? Some alerts coming in. Is that the Super Christian Me World one? Or, oh no, that's a new one. Ah, that's a new one coming in. That's Camden. That's Camden with the $5 super chat. Hot take, but if Keanu stays tonight, I think he has a great chance to just ride the middle to the end. He's not a big house target anymore if he stays. I kind of agree with you a little bit. I do think he'll probably end up on the block a lot. I think he will, which is always kind of a danger. Here's a look at the comp as well. That's going to be the Blockbuster comp. Preview's almost over. Oh, more gooing. They're getting gooed. It looks like we're getting into the intro song. Little intro for everybody. There's Callie and Zach. Everybody's coming on in. Y'all hit the like while we wait. Yeah, y'all hit the like while we wait. But yeah, Camden, back on your super chat. I do think that there is a chance that he can maybe like slide to the middle a little bit because there's so many shots being taken at everybody else. We can kind of look at our allegiance chart, and he's actually the one I have closest to the middle because I think, like, for example, if Keanu ended up on the block with Catherine and Riley, there's a good chance they might actually take that shot, right? If they're like, hey, maybe we should actually break that up because that's actually more beneficial right now. So those are things that actually could really help him a lot right now. Plus people are taking shots at Rachel. People are taking shots all over the place. Oop, Julie's back. Vince doesn't even fit on the chair. He doesn't even fit on the chair. The egg might be one of my favorite costumes. It really might. Ooh, BB Battle Royale. All right, we're starting with the veto comp here. I feel sorry for Zach. Don't tell me he has to wear the egg costume. Right? That's what I'm thinking, Coach Carter. Because if he's got to wear that during the comp, he's done for. There's no way. There's no way he would be able to do it. I think Ava or Will may win this season. They're both in good spots, too. I think, again, there are people that'll end up as pawns, but not targets. Also, I think I saw something, but I don't think the notification came in for it. But Rosemary, I think, came in with just a super thanks. Not even a super chat, just a super thanks for $10. Thank you so much, Rosemary. We'll give you a little. Just, we can't do the whole thing. You can't do the whole Rocky, but just a little. Since you didn't have a question. What do I watch the show on? Paramount, but I end up using BB Viewer. It's like a extension, and there's a new one for the year that you can download. And BB Viewer is the best way to watch this stuff. You can like, the Paramount site's not perfect, though. Technically, we'll talk about it at the next commercial. There's some interesting stuff. There's some interesting stuff going on with Paramount right now. Hey, or what would you do if I voted you out? Wow, Jessica! Jessica, chill! Jessica. Chill. Actually, the deal is if you hit that like button, you get a secret butt veto. If you hit the like button right now, you will get a secret butt veto that you can use in the upcoming eviction. Don't tell anybody. I'm only telling my final twos right now. But all my final twos, if you hit that like button, you get a secret butt veto, and you can use that to take yourself off the block. I'm just letting you know. Shh, don't tell anybody. Tina's like, a butt veto? Yeah, butt veto. It's the vetoes that you pull out of your butt out of nowhere, right? Like, Zach technically has a butt veto because he can pull that out of his butt anytime he wants. Kelly had a butt veto earlier where she could pull it out, but she had to win a competition first and then she could pull it out. Or he scams Jessica. No. No. It's not true. It's not true, Jessica. I think Jessica's working with Rachel. I heard a rumor. I heard a rumor that Jessica's working with Rachel, and I don't know. We got to be careful. Allie's coming in with a $5 super chat. Last minute guess. They call Keanu doctor to not be a doo-doo head. Oh, they call Keanu to the DR to not be a doo-doo head. So let's end their poll here. It looks like 60%. I forgot to end that earlier. But I do like Dr. Keanu. There's our poll results on who will go home tonight. Zach getting 60%, 25% for Vince, 14% for Keanu. See, I'm glad they're showing this, actually. Mickey doing her flip-flopping stuff where she was like, oh, you know, let's get out Zach and keep Vince, or oh, let's get out Keanu, and then let's get out Zach, and then let's get out Vince, and then let's get out Keanu. I hope they bring out the M&Ms and show how many times she did that. Ashley's like, what are you talking about? Yes, place it here. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that in the next commercial. Remind me, place it here. Remind me at the commercial break to talk about that. Kelly and Riley talking about how they want Zach out. I've been here since like 600. It's crazy. Zach deserves to go for being petty. Mickey, I can control the vote. Yeah, I can control. I got 4 votes. I got 6 votes. Kelly doing it for Adrian. Adrian! Like Rocky. Ava was also doing this for Adrian. It's so crazy. how Mickey went from like a really good spot but just kept overplaying, and now at this point, like, Will and Ashley are like, Mickey, what are you doing? they see what you're doing. Rachel's onto her. I feel like she had Rachel kind of like, she could have locked her up pretty well. Ava, even Ava seeing what Mickey was doing, like, that's when you know it's bad. No one except for his wife tells him what to do, by the way. That's a thing. Fashion. Fashion. Mickey's changed personalities during her HOH. And she's almost doing like what she got mad at Jimmy for, right? Where Jimmy wasn't really listening and just kind of being like, this is what I'm doing. But she's doing it even 10 times more. Oh, we're going to see Zach cry. What gets me though, right? Like Zach's like, oh, I was blindsided this week. Is my perception like wrong? But like, to me, the big thing with Zach was he was told, right? Like people told him that it was like 50-50. Like nobody gave him full on security of like, yeah, you're good 100%. You got the votes. So, like, he should have used his power. Also, I realized my chat wasn't working there, so I refreshed. It's now working. Yeah, no one said you're good. Blindside is needed. When there has a split, I usually like one side better. This year, I kind of like people, but Arkansas River, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Oh, yeah, Zach getting the tears out. We're going to be headed to a commercial here. Oh, boy. Expect the unexpected. That's a cool little thing. Oh, they were showing the BB, like, Blockbuster comp and had just had, like, these diamonds raining down. It looked really cool. What an image of just Vince barely sitting on the nomination chair in that egg costume. All right, that takes us to a commercial. Yes, place it here. Thank you for reminding me. We're going to talk about that as well. Vince in that costume. I want to see the episode. Please show. I show as much as I can. Wolf. But YouTube has its rules that I'm not allowed to. Otherwise, it's not considered fair use. Because we're here kind of as an accoutrement, if you will, right? We want to do the old French thing they've been doing on the show. The accoutrement to go along with the episode. It's kind of like a pairing. Because as long as you do it in a way where it's part of showing the review and the critique and all that kind of stuff, then it ends up being fair use. But if I just showed the whole thing, then it wouldn't be. But let's talk about real quick, because Paramount, which is what the Big Brother feeds are on and everything like that, I was talking about how the site itself isn't good. Like the actual site they have everything set up on with the live feeds and even just Paramount Plus in general. I find that there's a lot of issues with the playback. I feel like the players, sometimes the quality isn't great. And I know it's not a my end issue, because one of the things was I actually talked to the guy who makes BB Viewer. He is Liquid. He's got I think he's on Blue Sky now, but he's got like his socials out there that you can go find him. But BB Viewer, it's a great extension if you're watching stuff on Paramount Plus. I highly recommend it. But one of the big things is like the quality of the feeds for me was always really terrible. That extension fixes it and stuff. But Paramount Plus, they might have a little bit of influx of cash coming their way. Because here's the thing. Not only do we have this new merger that's taken place where Skydance bought Paramount Plus and now they're becoming like one big company. The UFC just signed a $7.7 billion deal with Paramount to show the pay-per-views on there. So no longer pay-per-views, but streaming. We're back to the episode.
As eviction night looms, could Zach find power in not keeping his secret power such a secret?
So that could be a huge deal for Paramount. And I'm hoping they use that to invest in making the site better. I also think the whole idea behind it, because right now as well, we're not getting much great. We're getting like a noir story about Vince as an egg. My work is just beginning. There's something about the egg. I don't know. It's funny. But yeah, it could be a huge thing here because one of the big takes on why they're making this big deal is streaming is the future, right? Everybody's kind of moving away from like having a cable subscription and stuff like that. And, you know, they have the smart TVs that all have the apps for each thing, right? It kind of stinks it's this way because it ends up being more expensive if you wanted to get everything for cable or that you would for cable and stuff. But streaming is the future. And then one of the big issues is when you put out a series, right? Let's say you put out like, you know what's a good one right now if you want to check out something else on Paramount Plus? Mobland. It's really good. It's got Tom Hardy and Pierce Brosnan and what's her name? What's the really famous English actress? I think it's Helen Mirren. Helen Mirren, maybe. Just finished Mobland. Oh, place it. Isn't it so good? It's so good. It's amazing. But one of the problems is Mobland, right? When that comes out, you could watch that when it comes out. You could watch that 2-3 years from now, right? Landman, they've got a bunch of good series on there, right? But again, you can watch it when it comes out or you can watch it 3 years from now. So one of the things is it's hard to kind of like get people to stay on the subscription service because like when the stuff's coming out, they'll watch it, but like also they might just like wait to watch it. And you want them there watching it as soon as it comes out. You don't have that problem with stuff like live TV, with like sports, which is why they're really investing in the UFC because that makes people come to the streaming service. Is there something else that kind of works that way too? I think so. Big Brother. You can watch Big Brother years later, right? You can go back and watch old seasons. It's not the same. And all of us who watch live feed stuff and keep up with the live feeds know that. So I think they see that too. And I think it means good stuff for Big Brother. Also, we've missed here Morgan getting upset with Zach. That was a thing too. During the hammock talk, when Morgan kept going like, you know who it was, you know. The whole time she was doing that, I thought she was talking about Vince. I thought she was talking about Vince, but she ended up saying it was Ashley. Because Vince also said he would always choose her over them. Oh, this is they're actually showing him telling her. Yeah. She's like, you had one? What? Yeah, he's just whispering in her ear sweet nothings about his power and how he didn't use it to protect her. To protect her, of course. Oh, Tulsa King. Yeah, Paramount's got a few good stuff on there. Paramount Plus is the worst of all my apps. It crashes out all the time. None of the other ones do. Donnie, I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. The app right now stinks. But they just got $7.7 billion coming their way. So I'm hoping with that $7.7 billion, they can build something really good and get that site up and running really well. Oh my God, thank you so much for coming on in with the $2 super chat. I say double send Zach out and Mickey out. Is that Therese? Is that Therese? Thank you so much. I might be saying that wrong, and I apologize if I am. Let me know if I am. But thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Blockbuster next. Oh, they're not making Vince wear the egg. I was kind of hoping Vince would have to wear the egg because that would have been hilarious. Here's another look at it before we go to a commercial. Showing what the Blockbuster looks like. Basically, it's one of those things where you got to put them all in the right thing. It's a thing. We'll see it here in a bit. Didn't the ESPN deal with UFC expire? I don't know when it's out, right? Like ESPN is replacing the UFC with WWE, and then UFC is going to the Paramount Plus. But $7.7 billion is huge. So if they can invest that into Paramount Plus, it will be good for Big Brother as well. On top of that, the whole mindset, I like their mindset on doing it because live stuff, right? Like keeping people live and they're in engaged is kind of where it's at with the streaming stuff, right? Like I said, you can put out a show, people might watch it when it comes out, they might watch it 3 years later. But with live TV, right, or like live streaming things, people are more engaged in the moment. And I think a very similar thing could be said about reality shows. Most reality shows, you can watch them when they come out or years later, right? Survivor. How many people do you know, like, only got into Survivor in like season 36 like time frame, but they started watching the old seasons on Paramount or Netflix because Netflix would put out a season Survivor, right? So people will binge watch like, you know, season 14 of Survivor all the time, and it's just as enjoyable as it was when it came out. It's the same product as when we saw it back when it first originally came out, just years later, right? And I'm just choosing Survivor 14 randomly. I don't even know what season that was. I'm just saying, right? Like just those old Survivor seasons, you can watch them whenever you want. You can do that with Big Brother, but we all know that watching an old season of Big Brother after the fact is not the same as watching Big Brother live when the season's going on, following it all along with the live feeds, keeping you engaged with everything going on because it's a 24/7 game, right? Like it's constantly moving and you get to watch along with it. And there's no other reality show like that. None. So to me, I think they should see Big Brother as an opportunity just like that, where it's if you really invest in Big Brother, it can keep people on the site, and they promote how many watch hours it gets all the time. We're back.
Welcome back to Big Brother.
It's gonna be time for the Blockbuster competition here.
And kept his BB buy-off power in.
I'm gonna save as much of the limited stuff I can show you for during the competition here. We got our three guys here. Oh, we should do a poll real quick. Let's see if I can get it in. Who will win Blockbuster? And add an option. Keanu. It's like literally starting, so get your vote in really quick. And let's give Keanu a little bit of inspiration. Win, Keanu. We got to give him a little bit of inspiration in there. We're going to hit those bells. But yeah, basically they got to get all the colors on the same thing. And you can only move them one at a time. It's like the little like puzzle thing where you got to move them back and forth. Zach is bopping. He's ready. All right, we're starting. The competition starts now. I'm going to end our poll. We'll see what the results are. Oh, Zach fumbling with some pieces. He's moving quick, though. Keanu making lots of moves. Vince making lots of moves. We had 71 for Keanu to win, 18 for Zach, 9 for Vince. Keanu analyzing. Vince and Zach still moving. Zach's almost got the yellow. Vince almost got the yellow. Oh, but Vince is making a fatal error. Vince is making fatal errors. He's got to move stuff around again. Keanu looking confused. Vince and Zach still moving. Oh, yeah. Keanu's looking not great. Yeah, not looking good for Keanu right now. He's got green looking good. Oh, I don't mean he's making some moves. Keanu's making some moves, actually. Oh, now I think he just went back to the way he was. I think he just went back to the way he was. Uh-oh. Oh, Keanu. Okay, Keanu. Keanu's actually got a little bit of progress. He's got a little bit of progress going. I think Keanu was just kind of evaluating. Oh, Vince coming in hot. Vince coming in hot here. Vince, if he can do this right, he should be able to get this. Yeah, no, Vince messed up. Vince is messed up. Keanu wins out of nowhere. Keanu! He gets the Rocky horns! Keanu out of nowhere, just evaluating the situation, coming up big, winning the Blockbuster Competition. Keanu, our boy. Olivia, the Blockbuster King, Keanu. Game. I'm stunned. I started looking at Vince more because I was like, oh, Vince almost had it. Because Vince was only like a couple of moves away, and then he moved, instead of moving the blue piece on top of the green to get the green out so he could move the blue back, he ended up putting something else on top of it. And then while that was happening, I didn't even look at Keanu. Keanu wins it. Just like that. And there was a second there where Keanu didn't look good. He was just looking at the thing instead of making moves. And I was like, oh man, does he not know what he's doing? But it was like, maybe he's just evaluating it, right? Maybe he's taking it all in, planning his moves. And that's exactly what he was doing. Keanu coming up big with the win. So now it's going to be Zach or Vince, who could be or will be leaving. That is crazy. That's insane. All right. So let's talk about some of the scenarios here, right? Because different people are going to be voting different ways. I think Vince, on his side, voting out Zach, we're going to have Riley, Catherine, Kelly, Keanu. I think that's 4 locked in. Lauren is a little bit of a question mark, but I have a gut feeling that Lauren, even though she's got the whole thing with Zach, I think she's voting to keep Zach. Or voting to keep Vince, I should say, and voting out Zach. So that's 5 votes for Vince to stay. and 5 votes for Zach to go. That's enough to at least tie it. But then we have some other question marks here because Rachel has promised Keanu both ways, right? Like she promised him that she would do what he wanted by keeping Vince, but she's had her doubts about it. But Ashley also wasn't sure if Zach even had the votes, so Ashley might even go on and just vote Vince to stay, but she also might vote for Zach to stay with Rachel. We also have Mickey and Morgan in that whole situation where Mickey just found out about the power last night. They didn't even show that. They showed Morgan finding out about it, but Morgan made Zach tell Mickey, and now Mickey was like, hold on, wait a minute. Now you're telling me he has a power and he gets to come off the block? How is that good for us, Morgan? How is Zach being able to take himself only off the block? It's not like he could take my ass off the block. I usually don't. I usually try and keep it a little bit less with the whole situation. But I mean, like, that's literally like she's like, that doesn't help me. So now I think Mickey might also kind of be leaning Zach. She was kind of trying to push Morgan that way. But I also think Mickey would kind of want it to be a tie, but she thinks Lauren's going to be voting for Zach. They don't know where Lauren's vote really could be. So this could be a whole mess. This could be a whole mess, but I have a feeling it could be leading with Zach leaving. Because if it ends up being a tie, I think Ava would vote out Zach. I think she sees, hey, no one else is going to be putting up Zach. I got to take this shot right now. This could be a wild vote here. This could end up kind of crazy. All because Keanu came up big, getting that clutch win in the Blockbuster. That's insane. I think we had a super chat come in that I might have missed. We had Wade come in saying Zach really messed up not using his power. You can't put someone else's game before yours. 100% Wade. 100%. Thank you so much for the super chat. But that's what he did, right? Like he kind of put other people's games ahead of him, especially Morgan's, saying like, oh, Morgan would end up on the block. But in a way, he does get 10K, right? He gets, you know what, Wolf? You got a point there. He gets 10K even if he loses. And that's good, right? That's good for him. Please let Marcellus be out the front door. They don't even need to introduce him. Just let them show him the front door. John, thank you so much for the super chat, the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. He's kind of in a way, right? A little bit of Marcellus situation. Although here's the thing, Marcellus was convinced, right? Marcellus was told not to use it, and he believed. Zach chose. Zach chose this. This is all on him. And I will say, I think for a lot of people, Zach is actually the right move for them to go because he's in such a good spot. For Mickey, I think Mickey's best move is get rid of Zach because then you don't have to worry about the whole Morgan situation anymore. And I think there's a lot of people that it's just he's such a good spot. We're back here. I'll give you guys a little sync up.
Welcome
we also had Olivia
back
coming in with a super chat.
Let's head to the house and reveal the winner of the BB.
I'll show the reactions here. But we got Olivia with the $2 super chat. Don't think he put anyone before him. Think it was cocky. Ooh. All right, they're going to be coming out here soon. All right, here they come down the stairs.
The BB Blockbuster is Keanu.
Wow. Keanu walking in just stoned. Rachel's happy. Rachel's like, yes. Rachel couldn't be happier right now. They all are like, yo, that was a very somber little clap. Who will be evicted? Let's get a poll up. Will it be Zach? Will it be Vince? Who will be evicted? Make sure you guys get your votes in the poll. Oh, Zach giving Morgan a big old hug. Ezra? Is that Ezra coming on in with a $5 super chat? Keanu just woke this game up. Season 27 starts now. Great. Honestly, it's a big game change here. Zach and Vince leaving there's such huge figures in the house right now. Huge figures in the house right now. Smart move would be Vince, you think, Michelle? I think it would be Zach. Because here's the thing with Vince. He's got connections, but it's so open. Zach has these like emotional connections with all the girls. Oh, they're crying. They're crying there. They were giving a hug and crying. Oh my God, Vince has his little stool he's got to bring over to sit on. He's got that little stool. Would Vince even fit through the front door? Would Vince even fit through the front door right now? I'm not sure.
Just wanted to say first off, I love all of you dearly. I mean, it's incredible, the experience that we've been able to have. I'm never going to talk one bad thing about this man sitting next to me. He's one of my best friends in this house, and we both honestly...
Zach just giving kind of a standard speech. Also, as we get ready for the vote here, guys, keep in mind, some people are ahead, some people are behind. So if you got a vote that's coming in, make sure you don't say anything until we see it on the stream. Just not to ruin it for anybody in the chat.
I just hope that the house guests do see the value in keeping me in this house.
Oh, crap.
I've wanted to play this game for so many years. And I have a lot... Sorry. I have a lot of game left in me to play, so all I ask for is your vote.
You feel like a little bit of crocodile tears, a little bit fake. But he's trying. He's trying to do it a little bit. All right, we're getting into the vote here. I will share the votes with you guys. Ava looked confused there. She was like, wait, I got to vote? What's going on?
It will take votes to be evicted. Mickey, you're up first.
All right, Mickey is going to be the first one to vote here. And actually, I'm not 100% sure where she's going to vote. Because she found out about Zach's power. I love the call out. Feels confident she can control the vote.
I vote to evict Zach.
She went Zach. She went Zach. Here comes Rachel. What's Rachel going to do? Because she promised Vince through Keanu, but she also doesn't like Vince.
I vote to evict Vince.
She does. She votes Vince. Okay. Okay. We got 1-1. We got a 1-1 right now. Will coming on in. Probably not going to vote against Zach because of the whole trip to London.
Vinny, shout out to Gwen.
He does vote to evict Vince. Super Christian coming on in with the $2 super chat. Ori, $2 to play the Rocky for Keanu's HOH. All right. Sounds like a plan. It's the good luck charm. Ashley coming on in with her vote.
Sadly, vote to evict Zach.
Ashley went Zach. That was another one I had a little bit of question mark on. All right, so right now it's 2-2. We got Will and Rachel voting for Vince, and we got Mickey and Ashley voting for Zach. Oh my goodness. Vince hiding in the egg right now. He literally is just hiding in the egg. He's full on hiding in there. That's awesome. Do let Vince go. Embarrassing like that. Laura, maybe the last vote. Who Ashley vote for? Ashley voted for Zach. Which also kind of lines up a little bit. Actually, no, wait. So hold on. I actually had Ashley more likely to vote for Zach. But she voted for Zach to leave. Like, I had Ashley as one of Zach's numbers. So if Ashley voted for Vince, I think it's a locked up deal. Because I think we're going to get Riley, Keanu, Kelly, all voting for Vince to stay. We already got Mickey and now Ashley. He only needs one. He would only need Lauren to fully seal it. But he's already got 5. So at the very least, it's going to be a tie. If nobody else voted for Vince, I think other than Riley, Keanu, and Kelly, who are locks, I think those 3 are locks to keep Vince. It could end up being a tie. Because on the other side, you still have that would vote to keep Zach and vote out Vince. You would have Morgan probably. We had Will, Mickey. Well, no, Mickey voted Zach out already. So Will, Morgan, Rachel. If Lauren flipped on over, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. You're telling me that not using the power is logical because of Morgan. You didn't save your own butt, and you wasted it on a girl. Get the hell out. And I mean, I guess Morgan got her answer. Would Zach choose Lauren over Morgan? Well, technically, he didn't get that answer. She didn't get that answer. She got that he would choose her over himself. Zach sacrificed in himself. So Morgan should feel good about that at least. He's sacrificing himself for Morgan, right? That's better than sacrificing Lauren, right? It's better, right? You need a bag of M&M's, Ori. I'm looking for that M&M sponsorship. When's the M&M sponsorship gonna come in? Let's since it's still a tie, we're gonna end our vote here before it comes back from commercial, and let's see what you guys said in the poll for who will be leaving. 75 for Zach, 24 for Vince. Is that Luann? Do we got Luann coming on in, hitting that sub button, Luann? Here's the thing, you might not know this, but when you hit that subscribe button, me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Shh, don't tell anybody, Luann. It's a secret. It's a secret. But me and you, we're going to the final 2. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. By the way, guys, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We do daily live feed updates all season long. We also do watch parties for the live evictions. We've been doing them for the other episodes too, because you guys have been crushing the challenge to make those happen. But also hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video, stream, all that stuff. Check out all the links to my socials. You can do exclamation socials. They'll all pop up with links. Twitter, the Discord. Listen, the Discord's awesome. If you guys haven't checked out the Discord, people are always chatting about the live feeds on there. There's other stuff too. You can even post pictures of your pets.
Welcome back to Big Brother. The house guests have been voting to evict either Zach or Vince, and with 2 votes.
All right, we'll get you some of these more votes. By the way, you can also check out things like the Ori Fund. Help supports Oris all around the world. Never required, but always appreciated. Super chats. You can join the channel as a member as well. Here comes Morgan and her vote. She's very upset.
To evict Zach. Filling
Morgan went Zach. He saved her game. He didn't use the power to save her, and she voted him out of the house.
I vote to evict Zach.
Ellie votes Zach. It's looking like a landslide here. It's looking like a landslide. Riley coming in.
Sadly vote to evict Zach.
He does vote to evict Zach as well. Stunning. Absolutely stunning right now. I'm getting some stuff ready here. In the meantime. Lauren coming in.
Vote to evict Zach.
Also voting Zach. She does it with tears, but she does vote Zach. Zach will be evicted with 6. Catherine coming in here, though.
I sadly vote to evict Zach.
Also voting to evict Zach. That's 7. This is a landslide. Keanu coming on in now. All right, we'll sync this up. 4 Pete for him, she says. Keanu also voting to evict Zach. Oops. Pressing all kinds of buttons. Pressing all kinds of buttons. That is wild. Zach getting pretty much all the votes. Insane. Rachel, though, really should have jumped on board, I think. I think Rachel messed up here a little bit. And just kind of gave them a reason to kind of put her up. Zach, 8-2, is evicted from the Big Brother house. Just adjusting our board here. Give us a second. We're going to put this away too. And boom, our board is updated. Zach has left the Big Brother house. I got to fix the 10K bribe. I'm going to make that gray too. But the gray overlay I work doesn't work well for it. It like blocks it all out. So I gotta do a different gray overlay for it. I gotta do a different one. We'll fix that later in post. But Zach is gone. Zach has been evicted from the house. Even we can move this over a little bit, make it a little bit more centered there. But man, a 740K loss. He keeps 10K. But he loses 740. We had a couple of people coming on in here. What do we got? We got Super Christian coming on in. That's Team Him. That's Team Him. He did it. Zach going home with an immunity idol. Thank you so much, Teresa. And also Super Christian for the $5 super or the $2 super chats. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Man, that's crazy. And Morgan voting him out. Morgan voting him out after he used his power. Mickey voting him out after he told his power. As soon as Morgan was pushing, I was like, man, this is a big mistake. Because it's not a power. It's not a power that makes you as like an ally to somebody feel good. If your ally has a diamond power of veto, where they could take anybody they want off the block and put whoever they want up, right? If they got the coup d'etat where they can do whatever they want, you feel good about that power. Your ally tells you about that, you're dancing, right? Your ally tells you about this 10K that you can use to buy yourself off the block, but nobody else. I'm looking at that as a threat to me. Because now I'm thinking, well, great. People know we're allies. They're going to put me on the block with you. So what happens when you just buy yourself off the block now? I'm stuck up there. Yeah, I got your vote, but now you're the one I was hoping going to be voted out before me. I was hoping that you would be voted out. Crazy. Everyone crying. Everyone crying. Lauren being consoled by an egg. Look, that is cinema. Lauren just crying, being consoled by a egg detective. They're also showing off the Amazing Race Big Brother. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, the BB Amazing Race gonna be coming on out. They got all the BB house guests and their family and friends or whatever, but except for one team. One team is all Big Brother, and that feels like it's kind of against the whole theming of it. Maybe that's just me, right? Yeah, the BB race. I would not shed one tear in that house. Morgan told Zach that she's sorry she has to vote with the house. Keanu for HOH, up exactly where he never should have told about that power, right? Like, never should have told about the money power. Crazy. Keanu now win that HOH and put up the snakes on the block. Rachel or Keanu for HOH. Damn, the first in the house curse. Oh, that's true, Tyler. He was the first in the house. Curious to see Angela and her daughter. Oh, I missed one right there. You're gonna do a Survivor one, please? Maybe. So one of the things is, when does the next Survivor season start? Is it after BB? Is it after BB or before? One of the other things that we've talked about actually already is this season, especially once we get towards the end, like, you guys know how it is, right? Once we get to like Final Four, right? Final Three, depending on when they do the finale and who's still in the house, right? Around that time, the feeds start to slow down a little bit, right? Because, like, when there's 4 people and one of them has the veto and they're the only one making the decision, there's not too much to really talk about, right? There's going to be a couple of key convos, and that's about it. So one of the things I was thinking about doing was, once we get to that point, kind of transitioning a little bit to more of the live kind of streams, and doing them almost as like a little bit of like a morning show, kind of how we do our Friday streams, where we'll go live, we'll chat, we'll talk about whatever's going on that day in the house, but then afterwards talk about other like random stuff too, including like the new shows that are going to be out, like Survivor and all that kind of stuff as well, or whatever show might be popping at that particular time. We are back here. I'll give you a little sync up as Zach's getting interviewed.
Yeah, not with the vote in particular, just with
also, I think I missed this. John coming on in with the $5 super chat
to start, and
the only way the bribe would have benefited others if he had an ally as HOH. They nominated Zach and then used him as backdoor to someone. Yes, 100%, John. But also, like, it's convoluted. It's a little convoluted, and it's like unnecessary to even do. Like, yeah, I get it. You can like backdoor somebody that way, right? But then they're going to know, right? Because they're going to be like, wait, why are you putting up Zach? This doesn't make any sense. So they would kind of know it was even coming in the first place, I would think, that something was up.
Rachel, she's been very
Zach's like, all right, I think I got Rachel. Rachel and Will, and I mean, he kind of nailed it. Yeah, the BB buy-off. They only just started calling it the BB buy-off. She's slapping him. She's slapping his head. Yes, Julie. Get him. Get him, Julie. Yeah, but one of them wouldn't have been you. But one of them wouldn't have been you. Yeah, maybe you could have done that if you were off the block. Oh, you wanted to keep all four of you safe and two would have been on the block, but you're one of the people on the block. Tara, coming on in with $10 with the super chat. Zach didn't use his power because one, he thought he was safe, and two, he didn't want to give Ava the 10 grand. Saving Morgan's story was just to confirm her vote the same way he brought Will. Yes, but he also, it's the story he's sticking to. Those might be part of the reason, right? But he's still sticking with this idea that Morgan would have been the one to go up, and that's why he didn't use it. Yeah, I wanted to earn their trust, and then they ended up voting you out because you told them. I actually do think that Mickey would have been more open to vote out Vince over Zach if she didn't know about the 10K. Because there were times where she floated back and forth, right? Because like then she got to like always on Keanu. Vince and Zach, it was always kind of 50-50. And then as soon as she heard about the money, and then she had doubts that that Morgan didn't know the whole time, she was like, did you really know the whole time? So I think that was the final, like, nah, buddy. Because Mickey's like, that's just another way that I can end up on the block. Either you're up there and you take yourself off and I go up as a replacement, or we're up there together and I'm banking that they're going to vote you out. All right, what's Julie saying? Guys, I'm not feeling good about this whole wall comp. I'm just saying. The way they're talking right now. Otev for veto. Last Otev was a dud. Yeah, Otev already. A little early, it feels like. Maybe not too early. Yeah, there's no talk about a wall. Looks like that rumor was a bust. I told you guys it was all just a rumor. The thing is, though, if they end up doing a wall comp, if feeds don't come back tonight and they end up doing a wall comp and we don't get to see it, I'm going to be upset. No wall comp. No wall comp. They didn't mention a word. House guests are still just in the backyard chilling, or not backyard. They're in the house chilling, kind of dealing with the fallout. So no wall comp tonight. Like I said, that rumor was a bust. I don't even know exactly where that started, but everybody just kept saying it was going to be the wall. When is HOH? It should be sometime here soon coming up. We'll hopefully find out. A lot of times they'll do like, or at least the last few years they were doing post episode but pre HOH feeds, which were so much fun. I wish they would bring that back. I wish they would bring that back. Hamster Watch. Oh wait, did the rumor come from Hamster Watch? That's surprising because they're usually really reliable. Really? Hamster Watch said it? Because they listen, a lot of times the rumors and spoilers and stuff, don't ever trust them, right? Like you can be like, maybe. Hamster Watch that's usually a really reliable one. But maybe they were wrong. I guess they were wrong because we're not hearing anything about it. Feed should be nothing. There's no feeds, nothing. I can show you guys here. This is what it looks like when I'm watching the feeds. just all the kittens. By the way, BB viewers, the best. Like, you got the gain boost and everything. You can do like the playback rate like faster and slower. So if you wanted to kind of like slow down for a second, it'll actually slow it down. So you can like catch a little like conversation and almost like be like, all right, wait, what's going on here? You could speed them up too if like there's nothing really going on and you were a little bit behind. It's got like the switcher. You could do the volume and stuff. It's the best way to watch the feeds. But yeah, no HOH competition or anything like that. I heard a notification coming on in. I think it was Albert hitting that subscribe button. Listen, Albert, you might not know this, but when you hit that sub button, me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Shh, don't tell anybody. But Albert, me and you were going to the final 2. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. But yeah, that's a thing. Zach is gone. No HOH comp at the moment. I was really hoping to see what it would be, but we got nothing. And listen, also, here's the thing, guys. Listen, Blockbuster can be exciting. It did give us this moment here where we had Keanu win, and it was exciting because then we get Vince and Zach right up on the block. And there are moments like that it does bring. Absolutely. Don't get me wrong, right? It can bring a little bit of an excitement to Eviction night. But I've had moments like that too, just with the vote, right? Like, I don't think we need necessarily to make Eviction night where someone's literally going home. It's like, do we really need to make it more exciting? To me, one of the things that Blockbuster does is it takes away a little bit more than it offers. Also, Vanessa coming on in with the $5 super thanks. I didn't see a notification for it, but thank you so much, Vanessa. I appreciate it. I think Blockbuster ends up taking away a little bit, right? Because there's a couple of things we don't ever get to see anymore now that Blockbuster's here. We don't ever get a backdoor. Backdoors are not a thing while Blockbuster is active. We'd also will never get a double eviction pre-jury when Blockbuster's active. You just can't do it. You'd also do not get any live HOHs. We haven't had a lot of live HOHs anyway, but with a Blockbuster, you absolutely can't have a live HOH because there's just too much stuff going on in an episode. So they always push the HOH later in the night. So I feel like it does take away a little bit more than it actually gives, but I don't know. Is that Jack? Jack coming on in, hitting that sub button. Jack, guess what? Me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Shh, don't tell anybody, but me and you, Jack, we're going to the final 2. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. By the way, guys, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We do daily live feed updates all season long, first thing in the morning. Plus, we also do these live watch parties for the live eviction, as well as other episodes. You guys have been hitting the challenges, and we've been having a good time with that, and it's been awesome. Also, hit that notification bell. Like I said, you'll never miss a video or stream. And it's always a lot of fun here on the streams with you guys. Also, hit that like button. If you made it all the way through this stream, smash that like button. We've been hanging out here watching the episode. Smash that like button. Let everybody on YouTube know that we had a good time here. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. We'll definitely have an update tomorrow morning. If you guys don't know, on Fridays, we do our videos Monday through Thursdays, but on Fridays, we actually go live. You get that same like condensed update, right? Because one of the things I've kind of become known for, not only being one of the first, but also like a nice condensed one where it's not too fluffy, right? Like I get to the meat and potatoes, everything going on. You get that on Fridays in the beginning part of the stream. So if you're only there for that, you can check that out. But then we jump in the chat, we hang out live with you guys and have a fun chat. It's always a lot of good times on Fridays. Also, make sure you check out all my different socials. If you do exclamation socials, it'll come up in the chat there with all the links to everything. You can check out Twitter. You can check out the Discord. Discord's awesome, especially because there's no chat room on the Big Brother site anymore. So if you're looking for a place, you miss those old chat rooms on the Big Brother site, come on over to the Discord. People are always talking about the live feeds, what's going on in the house, but other reality shows as well. We got a great one for Survivor, a lot of really cool information. Survivor Australia versus the World is going to be coming up. We also have stuff for The Amazing Race, right, with the Big Brother connection. You can talk about that in there too. You can even post pictures of your pets. You got some cute pets. Oh look, Chiquita. Chiquita's on the screen. Chiquita is back in the house, guys. We have a returnee. Guys, we have a returnee into the house. We have a returning player in the Big Brother house. Chiquita from season 1 is here in the house. But yeah, if you got a cute pet like Chiquita, you can post it up in the Discord. So make sure you join that kind of stuff. Supporting honestly, the easiest way to support the channel is just hitting that thumbs up button, posting a comment, stuff like that helps the channel so much. And we're almost at 18K. We're almost at 18,000 subscribers, which is insane. And I can't thank you guys enough for all the love and support. You guys have been pushing it like crazy. And it's also not even just the number, it's the community that we have built here. Just the other day, someone came in and they said, "Hey, I'm new here," in the comment section. And before I could even get to it, this comment was only up for maybe a few minutes. There was already like 10 replies of other people saying, "Hey, welcome to the Oreos. Come on in, welcome on in." And just the group that we've brought all together, and everybody coming together, having different views, having different opinions, but at the same time just loving Big Brother. Just loving this show. It's been absolutely amazing. And you guys are really a big part of that, right? Like, I'm just the goofy guy on the screen talking. I'm just the goofy guy facilitator, right? You guys are really how it really becomes a big thing. Group hug, yeah, group hug. Group hug. I'm the Big Brother and the Cowboys. Place it here, you're banned. You're banned? You like the Cowboys? We gotta ban you. That's a deal breaker, place it. That is a deal breaker. But yeah, it's been a wild ride. Other things too, listen, it never required, always appreciated. There is things like the Ori Fund. You can help support Oris everywhere around the world by hitting up the Ori Fund. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can even become a member of the channel. You end up getting like the green name in chat, so you kind of stand out a little bit. But yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. I'm still blown away that so many of them ended up flipping on Zach. Zach doing one of the dumbest moves we've seen in Big Brother, not saving himself. He does get $10,000. That's the one way where it's not that dumb, because he still made like 10 grand. Plus, like, the weeks that he was there, he gets a little bit of a bonus, right? The 10K is like a bonus on top of what he would have been getting, right? So he made some money. He probably, I would say, he made somewhere around like 15K. But then, yeah, you know what, Ghost, you're right. After taxes, it's like 7K. After taxes, it might even be like 5. It might even... After the tariffs... After the tariffs and the taxes and he'll have to pay therapist fees just to recover. He's looking at like 2K. But yeah, it's wild that happened. Jeff Kent tried to tell us. He tried to tell us, man. But yeah, what a wild episode. We had Keanu coming up huge in the Blockbuster competition. Absolutely huge. But you know what, Keanu? Here's the thing. I need you to lock in, Keanu. I need you to lock in and win this HOH competition. I need you to lock in, Keanu. get that big old booty, and you go and win that HOH key. You bring it home. You bring it home, Keanu. Win. Just win. We got to do the bells for him. I think it was good luck. I think it was good luck for him in the blockbuster. We hit him with a little bit of the Rocky, and I think it was good luck. Did I miss it? Oh no. Ori, you want to secure that 10K. Think of your final twos. So which final two? Tyson's, Jessica's, Vanessa's, mine. Listen. We can talk about it. Listen, well, you come to, let's talk about it in the wine room. Let's go have some wine, and we can talk about it. Or do you have draft updates? I didn't update the draft yet. I'll do that here in just a bit. We'll have it ready for tomorrow's live stream for sure. But we'll update all that and get that all set up. And then also tomorrow, if you guys want to be in part of a fantasy football draft, we're going to be talking about that tomorrow. So make sure you're here at some point during the live stream tomorrow, because I want to figure that out and get that all set up. So make sure you're around for that. Pie Disliker, $10 super chat. Thanks for the updates when all the action happens. I'm asleep on the East Coast. Your morning shows are so much fun. Binge watching BB7 for the first time. Also, who is Pete? I missed the memo. Well, Pie Disliker, thank you so much. It's a shame that you dislike pie. I love pie. Pie's fantastic. Little pecan pie. Ooh, little pecan pie. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Little caramel apple, crumble. Ooh, yeah. I'll take some pie. But thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you enjoy the updates. Also, BB7's awesome. Good old All-Stars, the first All-Stars. And Pete the pet sock was a sock that was left on the floor of the bathroom. And Morgan told us about it. And to this day, we don't know whose sock it was. It just drifted around the bathroom floor since like week one, like night one. And like it was like week 2 when she finally told us about it. So this sock had just been on the floor for like 14 days floating around. Camden coming on in with the $10 super chat. To be fair, Zach was pretty good at campaigning for himself, but Mickey unintentionally blew up his game. Well, I mean, Morgan kind of did it to him. Like, she forced him to say it, but as soon as Mickey found out, she was like, wait a minute, hold on. This cannot happen. And then Suzette, or is it Susie Tofu? Susie Tofu coming on in, joining the Oreos, coming on in, becoming a member of the channel. Thank you so much, Susie. You get the cool little green name. You also get the little Oreo. You get dunked. You get dunked as an Oreo. Everybody's an Oreo, but the members, they get dunked. And then you also get emotes and stuff like that. We got to do some more stuff for the members as well. I got to come up with some good stuff. We do want to try and do kind of like a call-in thing for the Friday shows as well. So that might be a thing as well. But yeah, thank you guys all for the love. You guys are coming in hot. I think we also had a couple of people come in. We had Deserted Pigeon, hitting that sub button. Listen, Deserted Pigeon, you don't know this, but when you hit that sub button, me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Don't tell anybody. I know you're just a pigeon. You can just fly away with the info. Don't go tell anybody. It's a secret. Me and you, we're going to the final 2. Deserted Pigeon, thank you so much. Real quick though, I gotta go talk to Mike. So Dirty Pigeon, thank you. But let me go talk to Mike. Mike coming on in, hitting that sub button. Mike, you might not know this. Me and you, we now have a secret alliance. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's a secret. We're going to the final 2, Mike. Thank you so much for hitting that sub button. Thank you. But yeah, that was what a wild episode. I think though what we are going to do is we're going to wrap things up for the evening. Oh, look, there's Botrix coming in. Perfect timing. There's links to all my different socials. We got things like the Ori Fund, the Twitter, the Discord. You can check out even Twitch. We also have Kick as well. There's other links in the description of the stream as well. Thank you guys all so much. Check out what you like. Ignore what you want. We will be back again tomorrow morning for our live update. It's the same BB live feed update you normally get on every other day of the week, but we do it live, then we jump into the chat. It's always a lot of fun. So we will see you guys then tomorrow, and we'll hopefully find out who won HOH and what's going on with everything in between, who their targets will be. Hopefully it will be Keanu. Thank you guys all so much, though. I really, I know I say it a lot, but I cannot say it enough, because you guys really do help make this what it is, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. Once again, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like this stream, if you made it all the way to the end, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you tomorrow.
Like a bow